Hey everyone, this is a quick demonstration video to show you how to share your presentations for recording when we're working in the Riverside platform. There are some subtle differences between Mac and PC in terms of the keystrokes, and so I just wanted to take you through both options here and help you get the best out of the system so you're prepped before we record. As with any virtual platform, it's really important to consider the environment that you're working with before you get started. So in this case, that's important factors such as making sure that your laptop is well supported and at an appropriate height to film your face. And at the same time, making sure that any light source, like a window or a lamp, is positioned behind the laptop such that it shines on your face rather than behind your head. One important thing about Riverside is that it only works with Chrome. So if you're preparing for an upcoming filming opportunity with us, it's important that you have Chrome downloaded to your machine and installed so that you're ready to operate. It's unfortunate that Riverside don't support any other browsers other than Chromium-based ones, and this means that you can use Chrome on Windows and Mac, but additionally on Windows you can use the Edge browser that's incorporated with Windows. On Mac, Safari is not supported, and Firefox isn't supported on either Mac or Windows. Now there's one last point to mention, and that's that in the steps that follow, I've made the assumption that you have already loaded PowerPoint and the correct presentation, which makes it easier to just switch between PowerPoint and Riverside. Okay, so let's jump into Riverside and I'll show you how to share that presentation. So, following the link that we've shared with you, you'll land at this page. You'll need to go ahead and put in your name and select whether or not you're using headphones. The next button requests camera permissions, and this brings up a dialog box on the right that enables you to check the settings for your system. Make sure that you've got the correct microphone and speaker combination for your system. And when you're happy, you go ahead and click Join Studio. Once we're in the studio, you'll need to switch to PowerPoint. On Windows, you can do this by clicking the icon on the taskbar. And then, once you've got your slide deck correctly opened, you'll need to go into slideshow mode, clicking this button. This puts you into slideshow, but at this point, you'll need to go back to Riverside just to check that everything's okay with us. This is most easily done by clicking the Windows key on your keyboard. And this brings up the Start menu. Once you've done that, you'll be able to see the taskbar, and on the bottom you'll be able to simply click back into your browser, which puts you back into the Riverside Studio, whereupon you can click on the Share button and select Screen. Chrome then gives you the option of what you want to share, and I'm going to suggest that you share the window rather than the whole screen, and therefore you can share PowerPoint presentation output. Select that, select Share, and just hide this little notification down here. At this point, at the far end, I'll be able to see what's going on, and I will be able to invite you to start. And at this point, I can tell you when we're ready, and you can start clicking through your slides. We can present them here, here. And when you reach the end of your slide deck, you might want to come back to the studio to talk to us, and it's the same process as before. You click the Windows key on your keyboard, and you select your browser, and here we are back in Riverside. As when using Riverside with a PC, you're going to land on this page, and you're going to need to input your name. In this case, I am using headphones, and we're going to go and allow permissions to access your camera and microphone. These settings are correct, but verify them for your machine and join the studio. At this point, it's very similar. All you need to do is drop down to the dock here and select PowerPoint. This is your slide deck, and when you're happy that you're ready, you click Slideshow. Now, unlike Windows, you'll see that the dock is no longer active once you're in presentation mode. So you'll need to press down the Command key on your keyboard and tap the Tab key which is the key above caps lock, just once, and then let go of the command key. This returns you to your last active window, which in this case is Riverside. Then you can select Share, Screen, and just as with when using Windows, we select the appropriate PowerPoint presentation view, and this returns you to your slide deck. This little pop-up has turned up, so you can make that go away, and on the Mac, that will send you back to the Riverside Studio, which is great because you can then liaise with us. We'll let you know when you can start presenting. That will give you a 5-second countdown, and you'll need to return to PowerPoint to control your slides. On the Mac, you can do that in one of two ways. You can either click into your slides here, or we can go into the slide deck directly by clicking the PowerPoint button on the dock. You'll then be able to advance through your slides using the keys in the normal way, and then once you've got to the end of the show, you can return to the Riverside Studio using the keystroke again, holding down the command button on the keyboard, tapping the tab key and releasing. That drops you back to Riverside and you'll see me. So that's all for this tutorial. I hope you found that useful, and I very much look forward to working with you all very soon. Thanks very much.